Hello, my wonderful, amazing artist. Today, we're making puppets inspired by animals in our neighborhood. So, I spent a lot of time looking out my window and I decided to create a puppet inspired by a dog I see in my neighborhood. But you might have something different. Maybe you have birds. Maybe you have friendly kids in your neighborhood. People are animals too. Maybe you have possums. Like this is Mr. Pickles. He's a possum friend. Maybe you have birds or ladybugs or ants. So we're going to create a puppet inspired by animals that live in our neighborhood. I'm using a Cheez-It box that I cut up as a stick. But you can use chopsticks if you got some of those lying around, plastic forks, popsicle sticks, something like this. Or even if you collected a stick off the ground a couple days ago, maybe that works. We're going to use that, some tape, some scissors, some paper, and some coloring supplies. I use marker, but you use what you have. Puppets are really fun. Not only can you kind of stick them in a cup like this for a decoration, you can also tell stories with them, and that's pretty amazing too. So let's get into it. Ta-da! Here is my 2 different superhero drawings. It's a start, but I'm going to add some color to them to make them more exciting. I drew everything out, and I decided to make the characters have matching outfits. Now I'm going to cut them out. With our scissors, remember, we're using them carefully. We put our fingers in the long and wide hole and our thumb in the short hole. With this, I recommend cutting around them a big shape first. And I have a table below me that these are dropping on. They're not dropping on the floor because that would be sloppy. See, I cut out a big shape. Now I can cut the details out. And it's okay if they're not cut out perfectly. It's better to have a little extra space around your character for this project than to, you know, have a lot of accidentally cut a detail off that you worked really hard drawing, right? I'm just taking my time, and I am working carefully. I'm not walking around. I'm sitting at my desk so that I don't cut myself, my hair, or any of my drawing. See, there's one. Ta-da! Now, if you don't like how floppy they are, you could paste them onto a piece of cardboard like this. But I don't really mind that. Next, you're going to find a stick, because they're a puppet. You can use popsicle sticks, chopsticks, or you can use a long piece of cardboard that you cut out. All options are pretty great. I bet you can use your creative skills to find something. Look, this is from a Cheez-It box. Because that was what I had lying around my house. And I cut these 2 out. And now I'm going to tape, well, just a little tape, not too much. There's one. Here's the and here's the other. Ta-da! Got my superhero puppets. Now, I'm happy with how these turned out, but if you wanted, you could rummage around in your house for some other materials. Maybe you have a scrap of fabric for a cape or a tissue paper box.